Hello grade 2 and welcome back to Unit 3 Environments for Living Things. Well, we've reached the end of this unit and we're going to cover today the unit review. Supposedly guys, you guys have solved page 180, 181 and 182 before watching this video. And now, all what you guys are doing is double checking if you answered correctly or not, okay? And you, of course, you'll be listening to the explanation of each and every question. Number 1. What do plants need to live and grow? Choose all correct answers. When we say choose all correct answers, this means you have more than one answer. A, air. B, sunlight. C, water. One more time. What do plants need to live and grow? Choose all correct answers. A, air. B, sunlight. C, water. So we start thinking. What does the plant need to live and grow? Take a minute, guys. A, air. B, sunlight. Or C, water? Well, it is A, air. B, sunlight. And C, water. So it needs all three to live and grow as well, okay? Clear so far? Number 2. Which plant part takes in sunlight to make food? So, they're asking us, which plant part helps the plant, and we listen up carefully, helps the plant make the food by taking in the sunlight, okay? A, leaves, B, roots, or C, stem. So, which plant part takes in sunlight to make food? A, leaves, B, roots, or C, stem. Take a minute to think. Which plant part makes the food? Which plant part? And does this plant part take in sunlight to make this food? Well, it is A, of course, the leaves, because the leaves have flat surfaces to catch a lot of sunlight and take in the air as well, so it could cook food for the plant, okay? Clear so far? So it could cook for the food for the plants. Number 3. Sadie's plant does not look well. So Sadie is a girl your age, guys, and she tried to plant something at home, and this is her plant. That's how it turned out. What do you think it needs? What does it need? A, soil. B, shelter. Or C, water. So Sadie's plant does not look well at all. What do you guys think it needs? A, soil. B, shelter. C, water. So many of you guys would be thinking, what does the word shelter mean? Well, shelter means a home, okay? Shelter means a home. Do you think this plant needs a home? No. Do you think it needs soil? Or do you think it needs water? Take a minute to think carefully, guys. Correct, it needs water because it is withering down. So if we water it properly, it will grow up again, okay? Because it's not getting enough water, it is withering, or it's starting to bend downwards, okay? Clear? Now, number 4. How do plants depend on animals? Choose all correct answers. When we say choose all correct answers, this means you have more than one answer. Now, you guys might think, what do they mean by this question? How do plants depend on animals? Well, this question means, how do the animals help the plants? Okay? And keep in mind, you have to choose all the correct answers. A, they move plants from place to place. B, they move seeds so new plants can grow. Or C, they move pollen so plants can make seeds. What do you guys think? Now think carefully, take a minute to think. What do we think? Well, it is, of course, B. And C. Why? Because the animals help the plants by moving the seeds so new plants can grow, and by moving the pollen so plants can make new seeds. Of course, the animals do not move plants from place to place. That is irrelevant, okay? That's why we didn't choose letter A as well. Clear? Yalla, let's move on to page 181. Number 5. What can an animal find in its habitat? Choose all correct answers. When we say all correct answers, it means we have more than one answer. Let's go a minute. and refresh our memory with what does the word habitat mean. A habitat is a place where living things get the food, water, air, and shelter they need to live. Clear? So let's go again. What is a habitat? A habitat is a place where living things get the food, water, air, and shelter they need to live. So what can an animal find in its habitat? Let's check and see. Choose all correct answers, which means you have more than one. A, food. B, shelter. C, water. What do you guys think? After we refreshed our memory with what does the word habitat mean? It is A, of course, food. B, shelter, which is a place to live in. And C, the water. Great. So far so good. And shelter, yani to live in, it means also the home, okay? Clear so far? So, what is true about a tide pool habitat? Choose all correct answers. When they say choose all correct answers, it means we have more than one. And when they say choose the true statements about the tide pool habitats, it means we have to choose the correct answers about the tide pool habitats, okay? A, it has water that is salty. B, it has water that is fresh. C, it has water that rises and falls back. Now we know that a tide pool has, of course, A, salty water, and C, water that rises and falls, okay? Clear so far, guys? So it has water that rises and falls. Number 7. Look at the pond or at these pond plants, okay? So we observe carefully. What patterns do you see? When we say patterns, something that is repeated, okay, guys? So pattern, something that is repeated. A, they both live underwater. B, the leaves of both plants are above the water. C, they both do not need sunlight. So, look at these pond plants. What patterns do you guys see? A, they both live under the water. Do you guys see that both are living under the water? B, the leaves of both plants are above the water. Observe carefully to check and see. C, they both do not need sunlight. Think, guys. I'm going to give you a minute. What do you guys think? It is B, the leaves of both plants are above the water. Now, we move on to number 8. Max reads about a plant that grows in a habitat that is warm and wet all year long. Where does this plant most likely live? A, forest. B, rainforest. C, savanna. Again, Max reads about a plant that grows in a habitat that is warm and wet all year long. Where does this plant most likely live? A, forest. B, rainforest. C, savanna. So when they say warm and wet, which of these 3 land habitats is warm and wet all year long? It is the, let's check and see, what do you guys think? It is the rainforest, correct, because it is warm and wet all year long. Okay? Number 9. Which is true about both a forest and a savanna? It means what is correct about both a forest and a savanna. A, they both have many trees. B, they are both homes for elephants. C, they both have different seasons. Let's check and see. Which is true about both a forest and a savanna? A, they both have many trees. B, they are both homes for elephants. C, they both have different seasons. Well, correct, it is C, because both of them do not have many trees, and both of them are not homes for elephants, only the savanna, but both have different seasons. Clear so far? Number 10. Match each animal to its habitat. So what do you guys think? Where does the squirrel live? It lives in a forest floor. Excellent. Or in the forest. What about the tamarin? Where does the tamarin live? Think, guys. The tamarin lives in a canopy rainforest. Excellent. In the canopy rainforest. What about the pangolin? Where does the pangolin live? The pangolin lives in the savannah. Correct. Are you guys ready? That's all for the unit review. But I have a surprise for you. I hope you guys are ready. Time for a science project. I know you guys are so excited to do a project in the science, so here's the one to do at home. Very easy and very fun. Okay? So, the instructions. You are asked to prepare an A4 poster about one of the animals that live in a land habitat. Okay? But what should the poster include? So, you guys should prepare an A4 poster about one of the animals that live in a land habitat. What should the poster include? Check, guys. This is an example of a poster. The name of the animal. You guys have to write your name, section, and date at the bottom of the page. Let's check out what else should we include. You should include in your poster the following information: your name, date, and section at the bottom of the poster, as we saw on the previous page. The name of the animal, for example, tamarin. The name of the land habitat where it lives, for example, tamarin lives in the canopy layer in a rainforest. A picture of the animal in its habitat. If you don't have a picture of it, simply draw it. No need to print it out. Okay, guys? No need to print out anything. Just draw the animal. So show me your creativity in drawing the animal in its habitat. Good luck. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed it.